Alert! The following video includes a type of humor that is not suitable for thin-skinned people who get offended easily. All the jokes in this video are for the purpose of bringing joy and laughter to the viewers. You have been warned.
Yo, what's good YouTube? My name is Clutch Chaos and welcome to another 2K20 My League video. So a while ago, ESPN released a list for their top 74 players of all time. It wasn't terrible and I did a reaction to it, go check it out if you haven't already. But knowing it was made by ESPN, it was gonna be commonly controversial. So I was like, what is a platform that is so close to reality and is 100% accurate that I can test this list on? And then I thought, 2K. So I put each one of the top 30 players in that list in an NBA team with a bunch of 40 overalls to determine who the real GOAT is. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So on the Sixers we have Iverson, arguably one of the best players that ever played with the Sixers. On the Bucks we have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. On the Bulls obviously we have Michael Jordan. On the Cavs LeBron James. On the Celtics Bill Russell. On the Clippers we have Kawhi. On the Grizzlies we have Jerry West. There were many players in that list that played for the Lakers, so I had to throw Jerry West somewhere, and now he's on the Grizzlies. With the Hawks we have Steve Nash, because obviously Barkley is with the Suns. With the Heat we have Dwayne Wade. With the Hornets we have Kobe, because Magic is gonna be with the Lakers, and actually the Hornets are the team that originally drafted Kobe. With the Jazz we have Karl Malone. With the Kings we have Oscar Robertson. With the Knicks we have Larry Bird. With the Lakers we have Magic Johnson. With the Magic we have the Diesel himself, Shaquille O'Neal. With the Mavs we have their best player ever, Dirk Nowitzki. With the Nets we have Julius Erving. With the Nuggets we have Scottie Pippen. With the Pacers we have Giannis. With the Pelicans we have John Stockton. With the Pistons we have Stephen Curry. With the Raptors we have David Robinson. With the Rockets we have Hakeem Olajuwon. With the Spurs we have the fundamental Tim Duncan. With the Suns we have Charles Barkley. With the Thunder we have KD. With the Timberwolves we have Kevin Garnett. With the Blazers Elgin Baylor. And with the Warriors we have Will Chamberlain. And finally with the Wizards we have Moses Malone. And yeah, as you guys can see, all the other players are 40 overalls. So it's just gonna be these legends that control their teams. Their shot tendency is at 100, whereas other players have a shot tendency of 0. And honestly, my own prediction is gonna be that centers are gonna dominate, because I don't think guards stand a chance against a center. Also, everything is automated, so I'm not gonna be doing anything. I disabled trades and free agent signings because I don't want things to get messed up. And I'm really excited to see who's gonna be the GOAT. I'm really excited to see how credible 2K is. So I'm gonna simulate this season and meet you guys at the All-Star game. Okay, so the All-Stars are all pretty much legends, except Chris Paul, who I don't even know what the hell he's doing here. And he's averaging 2 points per game. I mean, apparently this is enough to make the All-Star game, so good for you, CP3, good for you. I wanted also to check if there were any broken records. So let's go to games, and oh my god, we have 5 new records when it comes to points. Elgin Baylor dropped 115, Wilt dropped 114, Shaq dropped 109, Hakeem dropped 108, and Kevin Durant dropped 107. Oh my god. Field goals made, they all were broken this season. 3-pointers made were all broken this season, all by Stephen Curry. 24, 22, 20, 19, and 19. Damn, look at Curry, man, so inspirational.
Look at Curry, man! Oh, yes, he's in his highlight!
Free throws made were all broken this season as well. Rebounds, 107 rebounds in an NBA game. Oh my god. Assists, I don't think anything is gonna be broken, because who are they gonna pass to? A bunch of 40 overalls? So yeah, this is sick. I don't wanna look at records, team records right now. So I'm just gonna simulate to the end of the season and see what's gonna happen. And I will be back very soon. So at the end of season number 1, Wilt is your MVP, averaging a ridiculous 85 points, 50 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and almost 4 blocks. Crazy numbers, probably the best, not probably, obviously the best numbers of all time. Alen Smailagic is Rookie of the Year. I don't even know who that is. Chris Middleton is 6th Man of the Year, averaging 3 points. Oh my god. Scottie Pippen, Defensive Player of the Year, 65 points, 43 rebounds, 4 steals, almost 3 blocks, great numbers. OG Anunoby, Most Improved, 2 points per game. He went from 7 to 2, and now he's Most Improved Player. Great job 2K. And Steve Kerr is Coach of the Year, which is the team that Wilts play in, the Warriors, with a record of 76-6. So obviously breaking the best record of all time. Looking at NBA teams, we have Magic Johnson in the first team, Dwayne Wade, Elgin Baylor, LeBron, and Wilt. On the second team, we have Oscar Michael Jordan on the second team, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, and Shaq. On the third team, we have Kobe, Steph Curry, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, and Moses Malone. Defensive team, MJ, Wade, Pippen, Kawhi, and Bill Russell, Shaq, Larry Bird, LeBron James, John Stockton, and Kobe. Rookie teams don't really matter, and that's it. So let's see what teams made the playoffs and what teams did not. So the worst record in the East was the Hawks with, I forgot who I put on the Hawks, Steve Nash. Honestly, it makes sense. He's short, and he's known as the guy who passes the ball a lot. So it makes sense that he has the worst record in the East. The Sixers with AI also have a terrible record. He's short, so kind of makes sense. I expected guards to do bad in this. Pistons with Stephen Curry don't make the playoffs. The Hornets with Kobe. No, Kobe. Honestly, I'm sad he did not make the playoffs, but what can you do? The Knicks with Larry Bird did not make the playoffs. Interesting. The Pacers with Giannis. Giannis does not make the playoffs. Okay. And Dwayne Wade also does not make the playoffs. The 8th seed was Julius Erving. Okay. The Bulls make the playoffs with MJ. The Cavaliers make the playoffs with LeBron. See? LeBron is over MJ, so LeBron's the GOAT. Just kidding. The Raptors with David Robinson make the playoffs. The Celtics with Bill Russell. The Bucks with Kareem. And the Magic with Shaq. And I guess the number 1 seed is the Wizards with Moses Malone. Moses Malone has the best record in the East. Interesting. Out West, we have the worst record in the league by the Grizzlies. And it is by Jerry West. 5 wins. It's getting rough, Jerry, hasn't it? John Stockton also does really bad. I expected this. He's also a pass first point guard, so kind of makes sense. The Thunder with KD don't make the playoffs. Okay. And the Clippers with Kawhi don't also make the playoffs. The Nuggets with Scottie Pippen don't make the playoffs. The Spurs with Tim Duncan don't make the playoffs. What? Okay. The Kings with Oscar don't make the playoffs. KG makes the playoffs. The Suns with Charles Barkley make the playoffs. Dallas with Dirk make the playoffs. The Rockets with Hakeem Olajuwon make the playoffs. The Jazz with Karl Malone make the playoffs. The Lakers with Magic. Wow, Magic has a great record for a point guard. I mean, he's tall actually, so he's like what, 6'8"? I remember 6'9". 6'9". He's 6'9", so makes sense. The Blazers with Elgin Baylor make the playoffs as the 2nd seed. Interesting. The Warriors make the playoffs. Best record in the league ever. Will Chamberlain. I mean, he's the MVP, so it makes sense he is the number 1 seed in the West. Let's look at some individual stats. So league leaders. Wilt led the league in scoring by far from Elgin Baylor, 85 points. We have Elgin Baylor, Magic Johnson, Shaq, and Kareem. I guess our players are gonna be in here. I want to see who scored the least points. Jerry West, 54. Like, 54 is still amazing, but there's 30-point difference between Jerry West and Wilt. Makes sense, right? Offensive rebounds, I think it's kind of glitched at 12.5 because we have many players averaging 12.5, so I think that's the max. 2K glitch. I mean, 2K is full of glitches, so it makes sense. Defensive rebounds. So we have 37.7 Wilt leading the league. 50 rebounds also Wilt leading the league. Elgin Baylor at 6'5 is averaging 46 rebounds. Just crazy. Assists, I mean, Magic was still the number 1 in assists. Then we have Jalen Lacroix. Croissant. And then Alan Smelagic. I don't know what to say. Steals, Jerry West had 4.5 steals. I mean, he still did something, I guess. Blocks per game, we have Shaq averaging 4.3. Wow. Turnovers, John Stockton has 6.5. I mean, makes sense. They have the ball all the time with them. Field goals made, Wilt. Attempted is Magic Johnson. Field goal percentage was Wilt, 69%. Amazing. Free throws made, Curry 12.5. Attempted also Curry 25. And 3-point percentage, Curry averaged 50%. Look at Curry, man. Free throws made, Moses Malone. Attempted Wilt. Free throw percentage was Dirk Nowitzki. And I guess the rest don't really matter. You just want to look at triple doubles. So Magic had 4 triple doubles. Double doubles, also he had 82. So he had a double double every single game. I mean, a lot of players had a double double every single game. Yeah, I mean, Jerry West had the least double doubles at 73. But this is still pretty good. This is still pretty good. So I'm gonna simulate the playoffs and let's see who wins and who loses. So for our first matchup, LeBron beats Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 5 games. Honestly, that's surprising because Kareem is a center, as I told you guys, and it was just pretty weird to see him lose to LeBron, who is a guard. But I guess it maybe makes sense because LeBron is still one of the best players ever. But for our next game, there wasn't really much of an upset because Shaq beats Michael Jordan. Honestly, if Michael Jordan would have beat him, I would have been surprised. Shaq is one of the most dominant players ever. And we got kind of robbed from seeing an MJ versus LeBron. It would have been really fun to watch them play against each other. But I mean, MJ, your record is in danger. The 6-0 will go away. Or, wait. I know what you're trying to do. Your record of 6-0 could never get affected if you don't even make the NBA Finals. I see what you're doing, MJ. I see you. I see what you're doing. I don't think MJ is gonna score 14 points in 1 minute, so I'm just gonna simulate till the end, and we're gonna have LeBron versus Shaq, and this is gonna get interesting. This is gonna get really interesting. And I'm gonna go into the next game right now. And here we have our first close game. We have the Nets versus the Wizards, Moses Malone versus Julius Erving, and Malone is up 3-1 right now. I mean, Irving could make a comeback because if Curry makes any free throw, yeah, he makes the first free throw at 34%. Oh my god. So they're still in this. So they don't have any timeouts left right now, and they're down 4. So I doubt they're gonna be able to make a shot. Get pass it to Julius Erving. Kyrie, what are you doing? Yes! Why did he not take the 3?
So I am confusion.
Oh my god, but he still makes the tough layup. Why did you not make the 3? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think they have any chance anymore. Or maybe, because everyone's free throw is bad, they could just... Yeah, he misses. Oh my god, he misses. Oh, he makes this one though. They have to make a 3 to go into OT. Don't pass it to Kyrie, for God's sake. Oh my god, they're still gonna pass it to Kyrie. Yes, Dr. J. 5 seconds. No, not Kyrie! He airballs it! And I think that's pretty much it. Moses Malone goes into the second round of the playoffs. Oh my god, why did you pass it to Kyrie Irving? This is not the Kyrie that was with LeBron. That's a completely different Kyrie. Dr. J is completely out of the playoffs right now, and I will see you guys in the next game. And I forgot to jump into this one, but Bill Russell completely destroys David Robinson, and they're out of the playoffs. I mean, he literally scored 2 points in the 4th quarter. That's all this team scored in the 4th quarter, so bye-bye Toronto, they're my favorite team, but our play wasn't really great, and Bill Russell is just one of the all-time greats, so kind of makes sense that he wins. I'm not sure if I can call this an upset, but Karl Malone beat Hakeem Olajuwon. But Karl Malone is still an all-time great player, and it's gonna be fun to see him in the second round, so I'll see you guys very soon. And we have another close game right here. It's tied 92-92 between the Blazers and the Suns. As the Suns make a turnover, Elgin Baylor with the ball. He dunks it. The Blazers are up 94-92 right now. Charles Barkley needs to make a very big shot if he wants to tie the game and probably go into overtime. Do you want to pass it to Charles Barkley right now, Lokwa or Okobo or whoever has the ball right now? Oh my god, why are you shooting this ball? You have a 40 shot. Yeah, pass it to Elgin Baylor. Great job. Yeah, I think this one's pretty much over. Honestly, I expected Elgin Baylor to win. He was doing amazing in the regular season, and I won't be surprised if he makes it to the NBA Finals, honestly. Finally, they pass it to Charles Barkley. And he makes it. It's a 2-point game right now, so anything could happen, to be honest. Pass it to Baylor. Lillard, I know you're great in real life, but in this 2K world, you're not great right now. So just pass it to Elgin Baylor, bro. Just pass it to Elgin Baylor. Or waste time, I guess. Whatever you want to do. And he's gonna take the shot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're wasting time! They won! No one could grab this rebound! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow! So Elgin Baylor makes to the second round, and Charles Barkley loses in the first round of the playoffs. So we have our first game 7 of the series. We have Dirk versus Magic. A very interesting matchup, to be honest. Magic is up 1 point only, the game is very close, and it's a foul on LeBron James. It's the fake LeBron, you know, the LeBron that has a 40 overall. Boban is going to the free throw line. And he makes it! Oh my god. It's a tie game right now, and it's the Mavs ball as well. Dirk dunks the ball, and the Mavs are up by 2 points right now. LeBron, don't dribble. Just give it to Magic. Just give it to Magic. Don't even think about dribbling the ball. Just give it to Magic. He's wide open. What happened? Oh, okay. It's a personal foul on Jalen Brunson. Oh my god, he was wide open. Jared Dudley, please make it. He makes it actually. Wow, okay. And it's Lakers ball. Yeah, give it to Magic. LeBron, don't be stupid. Give it to Magic. Mid-range is good, and he greens it. Lakers up 1-0 with their first lead tonight. Interesting. Jalen Brunson takes the most stupid shot ever as he misses, and it's Lakers ball. Magic cutting to the basket. Caruso, pass it to Magic. Oh my god, Caruso. What are you doing? Pass it to Magic. He's wide open. Pass it to Magic. LeBron. Yes. Free is good. Oh, it was only a 2, but still, the Lakers are up by 3 right now. Magic has 80 points. Wow. Honestly, if I had to blame someone, it's Jalen Brunson. He was so stupid with that shot. Just give it to Dirk. He's the only one that can shoot. Jalen Brunson, give it to Dirk. Dirk, a fadeaway won't do anything. You need a 3. You need a 3. Tim Hardaway, is he gonna make it? He misses. And they foul Caruso. I mean, they're still in. They can still make a shot if Caruso misses both free throws. He misses the first. And he misses the second. They have to get the ball very quickly. No! Oh, he's not gonna make it. Okay. So Magic wins. Dirk is out. This was one of the most fun games. There was a lot of stupid mistakes, to be honest, by both teams. Like, other players think they can do something, but at the end of the day, they all 40 overalls. And we have one game left, which is Wilt versus Kevin Garnett, which also went to 7 games. So this is gonna be a big versus big. I'm really interested to see who's gonna win. So honestly, I didn't even need to jump into this one. Wilt just destroyed Kevin Garnett. He won by almost 60 points, 58. That's like, that's pretty big. And Wilt is gonna make it the second round. I was surprised he even went to 7 games. He was the number 1 seed and he had the best record of all time. So why go to 7 games? And then the second round, we have a bunch of really fun matchups. So in the West, the top 4 seeds made it to the second round. We're gonna have Karl Malone versus Wilt. We're gonna have Elgin Baylor versus Magic. In the East, we have Moses Malone versus Bill Russell. And we have Shaq versus LeBron. The only upset was LeBron beating Kareem. But all the top teams in the league made it into the second round. So I'm gonna simulate and see what happens. And for our first second round matchup, Elgin Baylor completely destroys Magic Johnson and sweeps him. I mean, I kind of saw that coming. I didn't expect it to be a sweep, but Elgin Baylor was just a beast in the regular season. So I would expect him to make it to the NBA Finals, honestly. So there's no point in watching the rest of this game. Just gonna simulate and see our next matchup. For our next matchup, Shaq sweeps LeBron and just completely destroys LeBron James. I also saw that coming, didn't expect a sweep. But the best basketball player ever according to ESPN lost in the first round. The second best player lost in the second round. The third best player lost in the first round. So I think the list was completely wrong. I mean, you're not gonna believe ESPN over 2K, right? You know 2K is a credible source when it comes to deciding who the good player is and who the bad player is, right? Yeah, I mean, if you don't listen to 2K, who are we gonna listen to? And yeah, I'm just gonna simulate and see our next matchup. Hopefully it's a bit more interesting. You know, we had 2 sweeps so far. Hopefully the next one is a bit more interesting and a bit more competitive. We asked for a close game and we get one. So Utah is up 2-0 right now. Karl Malone is leading the series 3-2 against Wilt, which is surprising if you ask me because Wilt was the MVP and I definitely expected him to win, right? But Karl Malone is up 3-2 right now. And there is something I did not take into consideration, which is if a player fouls out. Because if a player fouls out, we're gonna have a 99 overall versus a bunch of 40 overalls, right? So when this happens, it means that the other team is gonna definitely lose, right? Because they don't have any good players anymore. But this is part of the video, right? You have to stay out of foul trouble to be able to win. And they're just passing the ball around. Give it to Wilt. Yes, Wilt. Get the ball. Yes. Oh my god, they're giving it to Damian Lee. Wilt with a rebound. And one. No, but he gets the foul. First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. It's a 1-point game right now. I don't think Mike Conley is gonna make 2 free throws, right? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make both of them. He does make the first one. Wow, okay. And the second one is bad. Okay. And they call timeout. I mean, they still have a chance. Wilt can't make a 3-pointer, so they're gonna have to settle for a 2-pointer and just tie the game. But it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen. They might just take another stupid shot. You never know because this game has been full of stupid shots so far. Yeah, just give the ball to Damian Lee, right? Yeah. Give it to, he's asking for the ball. Pass it to Wilt. My goodness. Yes, Wilt. Good pass. Great pass by Wilt Chamberlain. The game is started right now, so if they want to win, they need to pass it to Malone on the post, and hopefully he does something, because I don't really want it to go to overtime. I really don't. Yeah, pass it to Malone. Pass it to Malone. Conley, pass it to Malone. Conley, what are you doing? Mike Conley! You're so stupid. Oh my god. I guess we're going to overtime. I'm just gonna simulate until the end of overtime and see who wins. So there's 1 minute left. And Wilt is up by 2 points, so it's gonna be fun to see what's gonna happen. Conley, I swear to God, I'll punch you in the face. Pass it to Carmel, and they call a timeout. Oh my god, they just call a timeout out of nothing. Oh my god. Give it to Carmelo. Give it to he asking for the ball. Conley, I'll punch you in the face. I will literally punch. Oh my god, he missed it. Conley, I'll punch you in the face right now.
Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
And he gets fouled. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the Jazz, because if he makes one free throw, they're gonna need a 3-pointer, and I don't think anyone on the team can make a 3. I mean, Carmelo probably can, but he's not a great 3-point shooter, and he misses it. Okay, they have a chance. Pass it to Carmelo. I will punch you in the face. Pass it to Carmelo. And it's a turnover. Great job, guys. Great job, Joe Ingles. Great job. Great job. The Jazz are really like a bunch of morons. And he misses the first free throw. If he misses both, it's gonna be so funny. And he misses the second. Carmelo. Okay, timeout. Please make a play for Carmelo. Don't just pass it to anyone who's open, or pass it to freaking Mike Conley. Okay, so I thought you guys were gonna dance or something, but just standing around. And the mascot is just doing everything. Okay. Works for me. Pass it to Carmelo, not Mike freaking Conley. Pass it to Carmelo. Pass it to Carmelo. He's asking for the freaking ball. Pass it to Carmelo. He's not gonna pass it. He's not gonna pass it. He's not gonna pass it. He's gonna make the most stupid shot ever, and he misses.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I guess we're going to game 7 right now. Out east, Moses Malone continues to being the best player in the east, and he beats Bill Russell in 6 games. It could have gone either way, to be honest. I would expect Bill Russell to win, but that's okay. It's gonna be fun to see Moses Malone in the Eastern Conference Finals against Shaq. It's gonna be a really fun matchup. And this game wasn't even close. They beat them by 20 points. I will just simulate to see what happens with Wilt and Carmelo. Well, I was gonna jump into this one, but Carmelo fouled out after 21 minutes only, and Wilt completely destroyed the Jazz. So I don't really want to jump out and see Mike Conley take a stupid shot, or Joe Ingles just decide to make a turnover for no reason. So our Western Conference semifinals is gonna be Wilt versus Elgin Baylor, and the East Conference semifinals is gonna be Moses Malone versus Shaq. It's basically the top seeds against each other, so it's gonna be really fun to see who wins. I will simulate the first couple of games and I will be back. So I really wanted Elgin Baylor to win this, but he got swept by Wilt. He just got swept, and they only scored 56. I would say he probably fouled out in the beginning of the game, because there's no way he only scores 56 points, right? But yeah, we're gonna see our MVP Wilt in the NBA Finals. Let's go out east and see who's gonna win there. Wilt dropped 84, 75 and 5 blocks. Oh my god. Out east, Shaq got completely destroyed by Moses Malone. So it's gonna be a finals of Moses Malone and Wilt Chamberlain. I probably saw Wilt coming, but not Moses Malone, but it is what it is. Moses Malone dropped 107 and 73 rebounds. Oh my god. This is definitely gonna be a very fun matchup to see Wilt against Moses Malone. It's definitely gonna be fun to watch it. Well, it wasn't as competitive as I thought it was gonna be, because Wilt just destroyed Moses Malone. He did give him a run for his money, and he went to 6 games, but still, he's winning by almost 30 points right now. If there's anything to take away from this video, is that Wilt is the greatest player of all time. Moses Malone comes second, then Shaq, then Elgin Baylor. LeBron barely makes the top 10. Kobe doesn't make it. MJ doesn't make the top 10. No Tim Duncan, no Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the top 10. I guess ESPN was completely wrong, because, you know, you can't argue with 2K, right? I don't even need to look who the final MVP is gonna be. It's probably gonna be Wilt. And yeah, he just did his thing out there. He just did his thing. He had the best record. He won MVP. So that was everything for today's video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. It was a pretty fun experiment. It's nothing close to reality. It was just us having fun and just looking how stupid 2K is. If you guys like this video, I'd really appreciate if you leave a like and subscribe if you like my content. I will be back very soon. Take care and stay safe. Peace.
Won't you take me home? Give me with your vibe. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me with your vibe? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can